Hello, and welcome back to the 3UP Moon livestream, everybody. My name is Matt, otherwise known as 3UP Moon, here on Twitch and on YouTube. And it's Friday, it's Good Friday, and it is Eatster weekend on the channel. And what that means is we're doing 4 days for the full weekend. Each one of our streams is actually going to be food or cooking or eating themed. And we do this series called the Retro Roulette, where I've curated themed lists of retro games from Atari 2600 to N64 and PS1 and attached it to a roulette wheel. In fact, the food-themed wheel is our very first wheel that we introduced in this series back when we first started this almost 2 years ago. And you can always catch me here around 5 or 6 p.m. Pacific every single day, starting a little bit earlier today because I did work, but got to end a little early, which was nice. And I hope everyone's having a good weekend so far. Now, 4 days of Eatster weekend means we're doing Food Friday. Tomorrow is going to be Saturday. Then we've got Eatster Sunday and Eatster Monday. This is also part of our ongoing series, so this is specifically part 23. If you're watching live right now, thanks for tuning in. If you're watching after the fact, feel free to check out some of the previous episodes. There's a playlist on my YouTube channel that has all the videos organized, and you can check them all out on your own time. Normally, I'm live every day from about 5 or 6 p.m. Pacific, and on Wednesdays and Thursdays, which are my weekend, you can catch me live usually around 10 a.m. Pacific. Now, if you aren't a member of the Discord, feel free to join my Discord community. The link is in the header if you're watching on YouTube, and in the chat if you're watching on Twitch. Thank you so much for tuning in. Really appreciate it. And I won't be long. We're going to dive into our first food-themed game today. How does this work? Well, we made our list, we made our roulette wheel, and we've got to eat it too. Wait, what? Is that how that works? Never jump a gift shark in the food mouth? In the horse mouth? I'm confused. Our initial spin today gets us, funny enough, a randomizer of Kirby's Adventure. The reason why I say funny enough is the last food-themed game we played in episode 22 in the previous stream was Kirby's Adventure, and we beat it for the first time in full on stream. So what have we done with this randomizer? Well, we've shuffled the levels, we've shuffled the enemies around, not their copy abilities, just the enemies, and I think we randomized what Kirby looks like. We'll see what it all plays out to be in just a moment. Now, the way this works is we can play this up until somebody spins a wheel. It's an interactive stream, the Retro Roulette, so if you use 420 moonstones at any point, you can spin that wheel and we'll have to stop what we're doing and play something else. There's over 600 games in the list, so lots to pick from. And we'll probably play something that we land on that we have played before in the past. So get ready for Food Friday. The first game on the menu is Kirby's Adventure Randomized on the NES. Don't go away. I like that. I don't get behind too many holidays, but Eatster is one I can celebrate. I think deep down, we're all Eatsters. Each and every one of us. I mean, eats and every one of us. Okay, maybe that was a good transition. Maybe it wasn't. Who knows? Did it work? Did it work? Perfect. You should be able to see me. You should be able to hear me. You have a bunch of egg yolks you need to use. Too hot to bake challah bread. You may make a yolk-heavy frittata. That's kind of basically what ended up happening. So it ended up being like a quiche frittata sort of situation. Here we go. This is Kirby's Adventure Randomized. We beat the vanilla game yesterday for the first time on stream. We've played it a bunch of times, and we played a bunch of mods of it, including Kirby's Halloween Adventure. But this randomized version is really cool. We just shuffled the enemies and shuffled the order of the levels. So let's go. The seed that we're using is 333, of course. And, of course, we gotta use that third save slot. So far, nothing too crazy in terms of the visuals. We've kept Kirby looking the same, but this is our level 1. So, we've tried this a couple of times on stream, and if you aren't familiar with randomizers, I've messed around with a bunch of them on the channel. If you happen to be watching this on YouTube after the fact, or you happen to be new to the channel, this is kind of what it's all about. Ooh. That's interesting. Maybe we did do randomized power-ups. Wait, Aurora Borealis localized entirely in this first level? At this time of year? In this game, on this console? Wow, can I see it? No. That really steams my hams. That was lucky. Oh no! Very lucky. Yep, it is. It is randomized power-ups. I did not think that was the case. But we're just gonna roll with it. It's an interesting game when you randomize power-ups like that. Oh shoot. You're rolling with it because I ain't spinning. Love, Kirby. Down, down. Let's do it. Oh, nice. Those backdrop. Are those polar bears? Those mini bosses? The backdrop polar bears? So I can't 100% tell if it's randomizing the color palettes of the backgrounds, but definitely we're getting random enemies. Smash. Smash. It's time for smash. Nice. No. Got forked. Kirby's the one that do the eating. What the hell? Heyo. Good old crane fever. Nothing randomized about this. Except for the wires in my brain and remembering how to play. Oh. I think this is actually the first level, but showing up as the second level. Okay. Forget it. Forget it. Nice. Oh, get out of here. Oh. I got it, then spat it out, and then the air shot immediately destroyed the power-up. Perfect. Nice. Just what I needled. Oh, interesting. Orange ocean. Oh. Perfect. Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think we need to actually fight that guy. That was kind. Perfect. Like a meteor. Wow. Perfect. Nice. Bye. Bye-bye, power-up. Bye-bye. Excuse me. The sword is the sword. Nothing changed there. The sword remains the same. Interesting. So as you can see, it's like a very subtle randomizer too. It's not doing too much besides shuffling around just a few little elements. It's not like a big tool or anything, it's just something that somebody made just for fun. It's not something that's being regularly maintained either, like some of the other randomizers. Like, you know, Super Mario Bros. 3, Link to the Past. Let's try this again. Yes. Here we go. Yes. Pop, pop. Gotta hone those Kirby swimming skills. Straight for the boss. We can't just cheese it because we don't have an ability. Here we go. Candy time, sugar rush. Sometimes you just need a sugar rush. There's always a sugar crash, but you know, sometimes it's worth it. Oh, shit. Perfect. Intriguing. Oh, it respawned. Ooh. Oh, come on. I'm one of you. One of the free needles. I'm one of the free needles. That's a really tough section to get by, especially when you only have the one health. It's gotta be this one. Wow, that was tight. That was very close. This is a fun minigame here. Easily my favorite in the whole game, if I had to pick one. And I'm failing. Let's pay attention. Dropped a handful of eggs. That's okay. I think that would pop the tire instantly. Nope. shit. Seems to be like a delay on that button. Oh shit. That's great. Okay, we'll lose it right before we leave the level. Sure. Let's try this again. Another far one. Okay, we can do it. We can do it. Oh. Can at least get the 2 up. Right? Right? Oh. Okay, before we dive into level 3, I'll be right back. Don't go away. Okay, we're back. Quite the transition musically. We got the Game Boy level. If you're one of our followers, drop that Game Boy emote. Nice. Oh, should have seen that coming. Oh. That was an epic Kirby maneuver for sure. Nice. That's useful. A snail and a bird? Nothing. Nothing. Normal. Okay. What? Alright. Fine. Nope. Interesting. Is it different every time? That's kind of odd. Right, we definitely got the laser the first time. And then we got the standard sword. Okay. No. That was our chance. Oh, perfect. We're getting turtled. Nice. Nice to see you. Sound effect is very Sonic the Hedgehog. Whoa! Money Collector coming in with that raid. Hello, hello. Happy Friday. How was your stream, and what were you doing? Welcome in. If you are new to the channel, my name is Matt, otherwise known as 3UpMoon, and I stream here every single day around this time. I usually stream around 10 a.m. Pacific on Wednesdays and Thursdays, which is my weekend, and we're doing Eatster weekend. That's right. We're doing 4 games in a row, 4 days in a row of food-themed, cooking-themed, eating-themed retro games. Our first game today, which we ended up getting in the last stream, we ended up getting Kirby's Adventure and beating it, the vanilla game. We ended up landing on the Kirby's Adventure randomizer today, and anyone can spin the wheel at any time. That's the fun of the retro roulette streams. It's super interactive. So for 420 moonstones, you can spin that wheel, and whatever we get, I have to play. It's a lot of fun. Can we get a shout out for Mighty Collector? Really appreciate it. Thank you so much for the raid. And as always, thanks for the support. Ooh, you played some more Ancient Dungeon. You think you got to about 140 or so. Nice. And some Contra. It's good to finish off the meal with some Contra. And speaking of food, we are doing, like I said, Eatster weekend. So today is Food Friday, tomorrow is Fatterday, we have Easter Sunday and Easter Monday. Feel free to chime in the chat, let us know what you're eating, what you ate today, and what you plan to eat. And like I said, anytime the wheel is spun, we get to play a different game. We're playing Kirby's Adventure right now, where the copy abilities are randomized. I didn't intend to do that, but that seems to be how it's working. We're also we're playing the levels in a shuffled order, and we're playing with randomized enemies. So those are the main things that are shuffled around. But who knows how long we'll be playing. Ancient Dungeon is super cool, I have to say. Didn't even press that button. That's funny. Legend of Zelda Ancient Dungeon is a lot of fun. I like doing challenges like that, playing mods of games and also randomizers of games exactly like that. And currently we're doing a community-based challenge. It was actually decided upon cryptically through the Discord. It's our first community influence challenge, and we're doing a Snorlax-only run of Pokemon Leaf Green. That's a regular series that's going on the channel. Technically, it's not a Snorlax solo run, but it is a Snorlax only run. We have a starter Snorlax, but we're able to get 2 overworld Snorlaxes in that game, just in general. And so we have those on our team. So we've actually got a trio of Snorlax. And we just got Surf and Strength in our playthrough, so that's what we'll be diving into after our Eatster weekend celebrations. Hey, Zombie Paper, welcome in. Thanks for coming in with that raid. Hanging out with Mighty Collector, always a good time over there. Hey. So yeah, the levels are out of order, and some of the enemies, if you know this game well, you'll see the enemies are randomized. And it's a very subtle randomizer. It's not doing too much to change the overall experience. Exactly. Snow relax. Come on. Perfect. We healed and then lost it all. Let's go. I also do exclusive streams in my Discord because sometimes OBS and Steam don't really behave. Oh, look at that. It turns out time was space this whole time. Time is space. Yeah, sometimes I do exclusive streams just in Discord. Of like roguelikes and dungeon crawlers, games like Shattered Pixel Dungeon, Binding of Isaac Rebirth, Dicey Dungeons. Ooh, yeah. Well, that's kind of convenient. That the light ghost gives you the lantern here, or not the lantern, the microphone. I like that. Because there's a ton of them in this level, so it'll give us lots of opportunities to rock. Speaking of rock. Good old Super Smash music. Yeah, that wasn't gonna work. Backdrop wasn't gonna do anything on this boss. Ah, shit. Come on, I've done this long enough. I know what I'm doing. Right? Don't I? No, I don't. Oh, the fish. Alright, let's do this. Butter building. Now keep in mind, we have 650 games in this particular roulette wheel. I do this series pretty much on the regular with different themes. We do this with dream and mind and perception themed games. I've done this with Halloween, horror, and like spooky themed games just in general. Survival horror games, all sorts of stuff. We've also done, in the dream and mind themed retro roulette, we do a bunch of puzzle games and brain training games. Animal and creature themed games. Space, sci-fi themed games, all sorts. Speaking of the mind. But yeah, lots of cool previous episodes to check out on my YouTube channel. And we just happen to be doing these 4 days with this theme. But this was the very first wheel that we used. And initially, instead of the retro roulette, this game was actually, or this series that I've been doing, was actually a reference to one of my favorite Talking Heads albums. And it was actually not called the retro roulette, it was called More Games About Eating and Food. But unfortunately, I couldn't think of a clever title for all the other themes, so we had to give it a generic title. You never played through this game, Vanilla? Something you ought to get to sometime. So we ended up getting it on the wheel in the last stream and beating it for the first time on the channel. So it's funny that we got the randomizer as our very next game. Oh. Neato. I remember picking this up from my 3DS, and it actually had, there was a version of it that actually had the 3D effect. There was only a couple of retro games that they released like that, but this was one of them. Oh yeah, I highly recommend checking out the Game Boy ones. If you haven't played those, they're definitely worth it. Oh, get out of my face. Alright. Fine. Yeah, the Game Boy ones are great. Dreamland 1 and 2 are fantastic. I had Dreamland 2, speaking of my 3DS, it's another one I picked up really early on, but I had Dreamland 2 as one of my early sort of like go-to road trip games. That and Super Mario Land 2. Damn it. I knew that was going to require some finesse. Oh, you... cheeky monkey. Oh yeah, Kid Icarus also was one of those games. To be honest though, I feel like it really works. I feel like also Cave Story is probably one of my favorite games on the 3DS. Like in terms of, there's so many ports of Cave Story, but they do the 3D effect in Cave Story, and it actually suits the game so well. Excite Bike. What? Why would you want that in 3D? I guess. Yeah, I guess. Sure, I guess. Give me Final Fantasy 1 in 3D, not Excite Bike. Oh, I love how the Final Fantasy remaster is like the first thing in the trailer is a new retro style font. No, we don't want a new one. We want the font from the original game. What kind of weird ass cross licensing thing is happening where you can't use your own font? You know what I mean? The font that they've introduced is like the font they used in Chrono Trigger on the DS. It's like very weird. We've heard your feedback. But now there's plenty of apples in your vending machine. Don't worry, Homer. No more apples in the vending machine, please. Have you ever played Link Between Worlds? Yes, I really like it. The 3D is really put to good use there. They did a great job designing the dungeons. It's not like my absolute favorite Zelda game, and Link to the Past is definitely up there for me. But I did enjoy it. And it was cool to like revisit that version of Hyrule. Oh, so close. Knew it. What? Okay. Sure. Sure. That's helpful. God damn it. We are doing this, you know, in what I like to call Moon Doom mode, which is unintentional one-hit KO mode. I did not mean to challenge myself this way, but my gamer brain is making it happen. Oh, come on. Nice. Here's a good question of the day. What's another game like Link Between Worlds that you'd like to see Nintendo revisit? Or any company revisit? Like, do you want to see a sequel? We kind of got a sequel to Final Fantasy IV in a way. But do you want to see a sequel to, like a direct sequel to perhaps Super Castlevania 4? Or something like that? Maybe a direct sequel to Super Mario Kart? Demon's Crest, that's cool. That was a really fun game. Is a really fun game. So like a Demon's Crest 2. They just decided to make it now. Would that be pretty cool? I mean, Capcom, they did do the recent Ghosts and Goblins game. and a lot of people played it. There was a lot of praise for it, so I think wouldn't put it past them, you know, actually doing something like that. Demon's Crest would be cool. Mario Paint, please. Very different game. That's funny. Okay. Okay, cool. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a quick break. It'll just be 2 seconds. Not be long. Here's some music, and I want to say thank you to Mighty Collector again for bringing everyone over here, and hope everyone's having a good Friday so far, a good Food Friday. Remember, whenever the wheel is spun, we gotta stop what we're doing and play a different food-themed, eating-themed, cooking-themed game. Stick around. Ooh, how about a direct sequel to Contra 3? I think there was a Contra DS, but I'm talking like a direct sequel. Like make more levels in the exact same style of spiritual successor kind of vibe. Contra 3 Alien Wars. And it doesn't have to look the same, just like, you know, if you think about it, they revisited that version of the light world and the dark world with Link Between Worlds with a completely different art style, but it still pays homage and really connects to the first game, so I'd be down to see something like that. Ghosts and Goblins is at least an established series. Demon's Crest was a sequel or reimagining of a spin-off of Ghosts and Goblins. Yeah, but they could umbrella, if you could consider that in the umbrella of the same series, then your IP is a little bit bigger. I love the Gargoyle's Quest games on Game Boy. Okay, we're going to take a quick break, and I'll be right back. Alright, here we go. Back in. Thank you for your patience. I appreciate that. Ooh, let's go. So I didn't initially try to. All we did was we shuffled the levels in the game. We randomized the enemies, and then I made sure we didn't randomize the copy abilities, but that seemed to happen here. As you can tell, we have become the needled one. Ooh. Wow. Ooh, Crash Kirby is very useful. And we can save it. Boom. I always like this pattern. It looks like Dragon Balls. Ooh, B. Jonas. Let me try this wheel then. We got ourselves a wheel spin. Let's go. Okay, super simple. This is what happens when you spin that wheel. We have a bunch of games on the list. There's no fancy animation for the wheel. But we're gonna spin it and it's gonna land on game number Game number 629. Does this game even have the wheel ability? We did run into the wheel ability a couple times. A couple of times too, we've played a game and a character has gotten us a wheel spin. We were playing, I think, Mega Man X2, and we wheel Gator, which was like a wheel spin attack. The attack was called wheel spin, and I was like, well, okay. So we couldn't play any more levels. We had to spin the wheel. Sometimes the characters in the game will spin the wheel for us. We soft-locked ourselves. Okay, 629. $6.29 is okay. It is Cheese Catastrophe, starring Speedy Gonzalez on the Sega Genesis. Oh yeah, that's right. It's happening. Stick around. So the first thing on the menu today, for day one of Eatster weekend, Food Friday, was pretty much every single enemy we came across. That was the first course. Second course, so much cheese, it is catastrophic. Get ready. And while we get this going, what is everyone's favorite cheese? Let me know in the YouTube comments. Let me know in the chat. I love a good Gouda, Havarti, Swiss, Brie. Those are some good ones. Favorite cheeses. Oh, we start talking about the dairy products and we bring out the cows. How's it going? Cow Mooster, welcome in. Happy Friday. We're doing day 1 of 4 food-themed retro roulette streams. Hope you're having a good one. What's your favorite cheese? Oh, that's a catastrophe. Oh, nice. Have you been doing drawings all day? Working on art? Sweet. All right. Okay. Oh, here we go. Well, we got some fluid animation in the opening cutscenes. Did anyone grow up playing this as a kid? I mean, there's so many obscure Looney Tunes games out there. I'm unsure if this was made by Sunsoft, perhaps. Who knows? But there's some really good ones on Game Boy. There's some obscure ones, like the Bugs Bunny Crazy Castle games back in the day. Some were repurposed in Brazil to star Mickey Mouse and Woody Woodpecker, actually, weirdly enough. There was also Daffy Duck, The Marvin Missions, which was our very first game in our animal-themed retro roulette. But yeah, I've never played this one. I did grow up with Tasmania, though. That was one I played a lot. Okay, find me some carrots, Doc, and I just might be able to help ya. Let's go. Oh. All right. We can punch upwards. We can jump on scorpions, it's not a big deal. Whoa. Are we ready for this game, folks? We just went from Kirby's Adventure Randomizer, and that's why I love the retro roulette, by the way, is that we go from things like Kirby's Adventure to this. And the other thing is that even if a game is kind of janky or I'm having trouble with it, I'll try to give it a little extra benefit of the doubt, or an honest shot at least. Where in normal circumstances I might not continue to play a game. With the retro roulette series, I try to give it a shot. How do we get up here, though? There's gotta be... Ooh, whoa. Okay, hold on. Is there cappy mechanics in this? What, you don't like this music? It's like circus music. The circus is in town, after all. Oh, we lost all our hats. Apparently that is a pickup or something. Do you think there's people who speedrun this? Okay, first bit of cheese. Can we get it? Oh, this is funny. So far, only got the titles and the Firegrass starters. Nice. Oh, you're talking about that Indonesian-based Pokemon fan region. Nice. There we go. Cheese. Cheese. I'm so confused. Okay, you know what, folks? We warped to World 3. That's how you do it. Or is this just the demo? It's the demo. I was like, boom, that's how you do it. Just get good. Die in World 1, warp to World 3. That's the best way. Cool. You should post them in the, if you want to, you should post them in Discord. Woo. Maybe it is like Sonic, we just gotta run. Yep. Oh. Scorpion made it surrender. I get it. We were supposed to fall down there. This looks unpleasant to control. Yeah, so you have to hold the C button. Oh, I guess you can do that. That's funny. Well, that makes it a little bit easier. But you have to hold the C button, and if you hold the C button instead of charging like while you're running, there you go. There's a run, but it's like a very slow, gradual build-up. I don't know how to describe it. It's good. Oop. Can we do this? Oh, get out of my life. I think I actually passed one. I think I passed one of the hostages. Oh. Mid-air surrender. Does it remember your accomplishments? Yes, it does. Advanced. Yeah, Sonic got murdered. Did you figure out who it was? I heard it was Waylon Smithers. I mean, Maggie Simpson. I heard the writers couldn't decide. It was a two-parter. Who shot Mr. Chili Dogs? Mondo cool. Way past cool. SPO's now your favorite character. Nice. It's a pretty cool character. SPO's a chameleon, right? Yeah. I think SPO appears in Knuckles Chaotix. Get me out of here. And the comics, of course. Damn. That's rough. Come back to this like 12 hours later. No one spun the wheel. We're still on the first level. Has anyone gone nuts from the music yet? It's not as bad as the carnival music from Super Mario 64 in that one level. The merry-go-round music. You can make this sound good. Slow it down a touch, sample it a little bit, finesse the loop, add some good drums to it. On top of it, you don't have to get rid of the drums that are already here. The music's so celebratory because it's like, yeah, so you can stop playing now. You don't have to keep playing, no, no, you don't have to keep playing, no, no, you don't have to keep playing, game over. But no one spun the wheel, so I'm gonna keep playing. At least see if we can get past that one, the one level. Let's go. Okay, let's give this a shot. So here it's going to reset who you saved. Yeah, for sure. It's one of those games that if you rented this, you probably would have been very disappointed back in the day. If you bought this, you would have been extremely disappointed, I think. Yes, the cheese. Oh, that was weird. That must have just been like a different kind of cheese. That wasn't health. Did you see that? We picked up a cheese and then like we just started moving slow. Interesting. Right? Watch. See? Super slow. We can't jump as high either. Interesting. That's fine. Okay, the effect wears off. Ooh. Oh, why did these light up? Secrets, but we don't have any other way to attack without the hat, so SOL. Oh, there we go, never mind. Ah, we got cheesed. It really is a cheese catastrophe. I'm not sure why it said we needed carrots, but it did say that. Oh shit. It's a bit excessive. Okay, that's not gonna be there either. Ah, shit. Come on. Be careful. Be careful. Oh, it takes so much damage. I'm trapped. It's a catastrophe. No one can help me. What? But. There we go. Wow, to be precise with this, absolutely sucks. Love the camera too. Yes. There we go. Speedrun strats. We're in the hang of it. I love that it's always same old shit. There we go. Whoa! We found another way. Oh shit. This really is a Sonic clone. They're like the TV boxes. Okay, let's figure that out. Let's see if we can do that again. And that was completely unintentional, as you can see. But this game it's just so good. The controls are just so good that I couldn't help it. We almost got him. You sure about that? Should I follow the arrow? Oh, is this like a little bonus stage? What the? It's very strange. Very strange. Hold on. You know how like Donkey Kong Country, you go through a bonus barrel and then you have this little challenge where it's like beat all the enemies. This is what it feels like to me. It's very odd. Oh, okay. We're supposed to ride that. I got it. Let's see if we can just do that. We missed the hat because I think it's gonna despawn that power up. But we saved our money. Welcome in, Blade Quarter. How's it going? Happy Friday. We are doing 4 days in a row of food and cooking and eating themed games. This is Cheese Catastrophe, and it sucks, starring Speedy Gonzalez. And what this is basically, we're just doing the retro roulette series we typically do on the channel, but we're sticking with our original first wheel ever, which is the food and cooking and eating themed retro roulette. And yeah, happy Friday. Welcome in. We are doing what this is. We've almost saved all the hostages. That's basically what's going on with this game. Oh, that was so lucky. I did that like I knew what the hell I was doing. Nope. That's more like my gameplay. Just clip that one thing and everyone's like, pro gamer. This guy's a pro gamer. Nope. Not at all. Hey, we got 10,000 points though. Does that mean anything? I don't know. Oh, nice. It'll give you access to more games, basically, with Xbox Live for PC. Nice. Sweet. There's a lot of cool games that are just exclusive to that, too. Whoop, whoop. Oh, I see you. See, look, we become pro. We gave it a little bit of time. It's janky as hell. But now this song has usurped the spot of Final Fantasy VI just based on this one song alone for my favorite Super Nintendo soundtrack. It's unfortunate that that happened. But I've just listened to this for so long now that that's it. Like, Kefka's what? Kefka's theme? Nope. I say play whatever game you want to play. Whoa! Fuck, I'm playing a game I don't want to play. I can say the Animaniacs game is much better than this, but it looks like they're trying to go for similar vibes. I get it. As someone who is a great appreciator of cartoons and classic animation, this is not what it's about. I think that's just the most important thing, is enjoy what you're doing, even if it's a shitty game. I guess. Did we do it? Did we save all of our friends? How many are there? How popular are we? Oh, damn it. Let's do it. Let's see. Perfect. What a game, 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 what a game. No way. We got it. There's got to be a way over. I don't want to use that stupid platform. We do have to use it. That sucks. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. You. Yes. Please. Very lost. What? Does that mean we missed someone back here? There it is. Ooh. Oh no. We're going back to the first level. Oh no. Nope. We're in bedrock, apparently. Alright. Well, I'm gonna consider that beating the first level. And spin that wheel. Let's go. Alright. Lots of games in the list. Game number 343. What's it gonna be? .343 is on Game Gear. We have Bubble Bobble on Game Gear. Alright. We've played Bubble Bobble 1 and 2 on the NES. We haven't played the Game Gear version before. Let's give it a shot. Classic arcade game. I grew up with the NES one. Stick around. Now these types of games were games that were hugely resonant with me as a kid. They just arcade style games that were like one screen after another after another. I love the Bomberman games. Bomberman 2 really solidified what every single other Super Bomberman game was after that. But Bomberman 1 is very different. I feel like Adventure Island, even though those games are more platformers, they kind of give off the same vibe, but games like Donkey Kong Classics with Donkey Kong and Donkey Kong Jr., I was always trying to beat my high score. I was always trying to get better. I had Donkey Kong 3, Bubble Bobble, Dig Dug. Dig Dug 2 was one that I grew up with, even though there's no diggin' or duggin'. Ain't no diggin' or duggin'. And Dig Dug 2. What are some of your favorite arcade games or games where you always strive to beat your high score? They could be pinball games. I spent a lot of time with pinball games. Let me know in the chat. Oh, nice. Blade Quarter had an original Pac-Man and Miss Pac-Man. Your uncle bought them from an arcade. Oh, nice. So I had the Tengen Pac-Man NES game, and it was, I guess, unlicensed or something like that. There's all the Tengen games. There's a whole debacle and scandal tied into the history of the Tetris game, actually, and that Tetris movie that is out right now that I haven't seen yet, but I'm very interested in checking it out. But Pac-Man for sure. Miss Pac-Man, out of the two, Miss Pac-Man's one of my favorites to play. Really tough one to it's a tough one to master, and I guess one quality to these like arcade, and I'm putting it in quotes, arcade style games with the high scores and the simple sort of single screen after single screen. I think the one quality is that you always try and push your personal best further. And I feel like not all games are like that. You know, some people play the games casually or that sort of thing, but not all games kind of inspire that. You still have Miss Pac-Man. It's in storage because you can't afford to fix them right now. That's pretty cool. I mean, where do you put an arcade cabinet, right? You also loved Afterburner. Very cool. Always trying to get better at that. Always trying to beat your high score. Alright, I'm back. Let's go. Let's give this a shot. Thank you for your patience. Of course. Oh, there we go. No, Taito, of course, made, they're very well known for their work on Space Invaders. The soundtrack actually sounds a little less grating on the Game Gear. That's decent. But yeah, of course, we jumped from one game with a bad soundtrack to, you know, objectively, this has a bad soundtrack as well. Even though it's nostalgic. There's like 100, I think there's 100 levels in the original Bubble Bobble. And of course, it evolved into the spin-off Puzzle Bobble, which is a fantastic series. I got a lot of procrastination done in my school years with Puzzle Bobble. I played a version of it that someone made on Flash. I used to play the original Puzzle Bobble in browser in my computer class, like constantly. And just shift tab away from it when the teacher came by. Puzzle games are some of my favorite types of games to play. Well, Collector, you're saying you didn't really focus too much on score even in the Atari years. You just really, your focus was just kind of progressing through the games. Nice. Did you ever play Adventure back in the day on Atari? Where you have to find keys and unlock doors. I feel like Doom takes a cue from Adventure, in a way. Even though it's a shooter. Oh. The not-sponsored French fries over there. You see that? You see that? You gotta eat French fries when they're fresh. Quick, quick, quick! Get them! Oh, we lost them. Otherwise, they taste like... I don't even know. Don't even want to describe it. You have to trick yourself into thinking that it's good. Oh, double tangerine. Thank you. This is actually designed quite well. The levels, just considering that, you know, the resolution we're dealing with is the same as the Game Boy. It's very, very limited. Also, the only game I've ever made like a full level hack, complete level hack of, is Bubble Bobble on the NES. Never released it anywhere or uploaded it anywhere, but it'd be cool to be able to somehow find it or retrieve it. It's on a long-lost computer, which is probably in a dumpster somewhere. But there's an interesting tool online. It's hard to wrap your head around at first, but there's a tool online to help you to mess around with the levels and stuff, like put enemies in different spots. Hey, ice cream. Oh, jeez. We gotta warp. We gotta warp. Hell yeah. 13? Overall, I would say this is a pretty good port. Not bad at all. Oh, shit. Oh, diamonds, diamonds. You wonder if this is like a Master System version with the screen cropped. Or you wonder if this is the Sega Master System version with the screen cropped, or a whole new port. Sega Master System port was pretty good. Nice. Haven't played it. Looks like it's pizza time up there too. Pizza time. Oh, the clovers. Apparently you can eat those things. Has anyone ever ate a clover? Are you supposed? I don't think you're supposed to eat that stuff. Doesn't sound that lucky to me. Oh, fight me. That's just frustrating. I'm all frustrated. Urge to frustrate rising. No. Okay, I'll take it. Is that a win? I can't tell. I cannot tell if that is a win. Pancakes. Okay. So this is a fun aspect of designing the levels in Bubble Bobble on NES, is that you can add things like this, like little bonus sections which will clear everything, and then you can get extra bonuses. If you're playing two-player, you race against who gets the most, basically, which is kind of cool. A fun little competitive mode, in a way. Like even just the simple concept, if you're making a collectathon game and you have a mode where each player has to both collect as many of something as possible, but then the person who gets the most gets a bonus. That'd be neat. Oh shit. Oh. Let's try that again. Yep, that's right. Yes, please. It keeps happening. Nice. That was a nice clean finish. Yo, Two-Tone. Welcome in. Can we get a shout out for Two-Tone 8? Happy Food Friday. The first of 4 eating, food, and cooking themed games. Or cooking themed streams, rather, that I'm going to be doing this long weekend. Happy Eatster. We're all an Eatster deep down inside. We all eat. So we're playing random food themed games. Yes. It worked. Yeah, no, stay away. Grim Reaper was gonna show up. No, thank you. There we go. So yeah, at any time someone can spin the wheel. We are, technically this is part 23 of this ongoing series, and this is the very first roulette wheel theme that we did. And this is actually a really solid port of Bubble Bobble, I have to say. I dig it. Oop. I jumped into the frying pan. It's too hot. Yes. I'm in the music business. Future's looking doubtful. Wow. Fierce. It's a song by Jeff Simmons that Frank Zappa plays guitar on and produces. You can tell it's Frank Zappa playing guitar because it's just his classic tone. But Jeff Simmons used to be in his band and quit. And there's this whole debacle where he quit just before they started to make money. And then he quit to do his own solo album and then asked Zappa to, as far as I know, asked Zappa to produce his first album and play guitar on 2 songs. Lucille Has Messed My Mind Up, which is a fantastic song. And it's like, Lucille has messed my mind up, but I still want her. And the guitar in between each line there is wild. It's this really cool, unique, like electric blues texture that Zappa's never used on any other song. And you know how Zappa can sometimes get pretty wild with, like, letting loose, like kind of almost like squealing. It's interesting stuff. And then I'm in the Music Business is like almost like a satirical funk song about making no money. And I think if he stayed with the band, he would have made some money. Not a ton of money, but still some money. And then the money he sunk into his first solo album just didn't go anywhere, unfortunately, even with Zappa's name on it. Who was popular at the time. Quite popular, from what I hear. What? What? I've never seen this. Oh, I see. They froze ya. It's hard to get the timing down with these electric bubbles. Yes. We lost the sneaker and the lollipop, but we got the fruit. Oh. Okay, we can't just do it that way the whole time. And a bunch of them popped out of their bubbles. Okay, well. That sucks. There we go. I was gonna say, I don't think I've seen that power up before. That's pretty cool. See, sometimes you can get lucky and you can clear a room in just a few seconds. It's not that bad. I hope you're having a good Friday. If you're just popping in. And Two-Tone, I hope you're having a good one. Did you finish, like, where are you at with Super Mario 64? I think you were doing that for the first time recently. What? Is there a way that we can... There we go. I got it. No! Oh, you beat it. Nice. So long, gay Bowser, indeed. Right on. You just saw the John Wick movie. It was also great. Nice. The most recent one. I've only ever seen the first one. Haven't seen any of the new ones. Unless we're just going to start referring to Super Mario. Unless you're talking about the Mario movie. And we're just going to all start referring to Super Mario as John Wick. Because John Wick Card 64 is pretty good. I'm trying. Ugh. Dang, oh dang it. Dang nabbit. Our bub has been bobbed. Or has it? Or frickin' has it? Give me the banana. Thank you. Didn't have enough. Let's try that again. Oh, they're pissed when they come out of the bubble. It's kind of like... You gotta like hit him and pop him almost really quick here. Pop, pop. No, it's too hard to do. I think I had the right call at the beginning. Oh, so close. There's a way. There's a way. Oh. Feels like a really cheap way to win that. Oh. Yes. No, I'm sorry, coffee. I'm sorry, coffee. Oh, the coffee actually stopped it from spreading. Interesting. I think that's it. Is it time to push the button? Because, yeah, that's it. We went through all the credits that we had. We're gonna have to spin that wheel. That's the way I see it. We are spinning that wheel, and it is gonna land on game number 274. Let's see what that is. Oh, cool. We've played this one before. I really like this one. This is all about eating other creatures, very much like Spore. This is a game by Enix, a very obscure RPG called Evo, E-V-O, Search for Eden. So I'll see you in just a sec with Search for Eden on the Super Nintendo. Stick around, we've done entire streams of just this game, it's super fun. won't be long. Be right back with Evo. I highly recommend checking this game out for yourself if you get a chance. It's also apparently a sequel to a Japanese-only PC RPG. It plays very differently, but is a direct sequel to it. That was never released here. Ooh, thank you for pinning that, by the way. Last time we played this game was for our viewer request nights, which was a Sunday thing that we did back when we first started the stream 2 years ago. Which is kind of crazy. Crazy that time has flown that quickly. Or at least seems to have flown. Maybe time was falling, not flying. Maybe time is swimming. Maybe time is crawling. Who knows? Here's a transition for you. Let me know if I need to adjust the volume of the game or myself. Mr. K Streams, welcome in. How's it going? Happy Friday, happy Good Friday, and happy Eatster weekend. It is Eatster, so we're doing food-themed games. This game is all about consuming things to survive, very much like Spore. It's a very fun one. Yeah, it happened. Got me fired, so you owe me just nothing. That didn't get me fired at all. So I am a community manager at a game development company, and a lot of my time is spent on social media and Twitch and streaming for work. So I watched your stream as part of work. We are doing food-themed games for 4 days. Today's Food Friday, tomorrow is Fatterday, and we got Eatster Sunday and Eatster Monday. Feel free to let us know what you're eating all weekend, what you plan to eat, what you want to eat. Yep. Work for a mobile game development company. We mainly just make mobile games right now, idle mobile games. And text-based RPGs, but not like old school like roguelike RPGs. Kind of like early 2000s text-based browser RPGs. Pretty cool though, and we're working on a few other titles right now. Let's do a new game. Oh nice, what kind of game? You are already a fish. It took 3 billion years for your body to evolve. You must travel alone. Please be careful. I was talking about this on another stream. I've got like 6 or 7 different ideas for games that I want to kind of flesh out. I'd love to flesh them out. I'm not a programmer though, but I do make music and I do sound design. So this is really cool. This is like a Super Mario World style overworld that we'll be able to progress as we go through. So we can eat the Squidwards. We have a newcomer. Welcome to the world, where the rule is only the fittest shall survive. Look, newcomer, you better listen to the rules of this world. There are the 3. 1. Fight for survival and for food. 2. Only move forward, never back. And last, evolve and become strong. Oh, this is a very dangerous world, isn't it? Are you afraid of it? The weak and flabby will be easy to defeat. What about you, newcomer? There we go. So I actually do daily streams, but I also do weekly streams. Like 2 streams a week for work as well, too. It's 11. There we go. So this game's all about eating. Like I said, this is basically Spore before Spore came out. That's what it feels like anyways. We're gonna need to evolve at some point. And how do we do it? Well, we can evolve any aspect of ourselves. Jaws, horn, body, hands, feet, dorsal fin. If anyone wants to suggest what they want to see, feel free. Oh, cool. Dreams. Is Dreams like a game engine? The game you're making is a choice-based kingdom running simulator, similar to Reigns or Sort the Court. I don't know any of those games. I'm not sure what a kingdom running simulator is, but let's try what capabilities are status, basically. Okay, so this is the stuff that will actually change if we upgrade. Sounds like we need to earn some more Evo points, right? Oh no, I think we can still upgrade. It did let us upgrade. What am I talking about? Okay, let's do body. Nope. Ooh, things are pricey. add a dorsal fin. Okay, we gotta get to at least 200. This game is a game of grinding, and if you can't tell by the music, it's clearly a game by Enix. It's got an interesting juxtaposition because it is an RPG, and the music clearly could fit like a Dragon Warrior style RPG. But it's just very different in gameplay. These are our random battles. Excuse me. Oh, Dreams is a program for PlayStation that allows you to create rudimentary games that others can then play. Oh, nice. I used to mess around with RPG Maker on PlayStation, as well as the different versions of it on PC. Ooh. Oh, holy shit. Squidward just spanking her butt like that. He's get out of there. EVO, grind for legs. Is that what we should do next? Get legs. What are they called? Feed. Up where they chomp. Up where they flomp. The Cave of Guidance. Okay, we evolved. One step closer to feet. To legs. Not sure why we randomly escaped there. That was very odd. Let's try that again. These things always make me think of Tim Burton and Beetlejuice. The first time I see it. It's the first thing I think of. Oh, I see. Okay, so Kingdom Running Simulator is basically you play as a ruler of a kingdom. Citizens come to you asking for favors. Oh, I see. Like a kingdom management simulator. And you can respond to them in various ways. You have to manage different factions and resources so your kingdom doesn't collapse. Nice. Very cool. Eat it. Eat it. I'm in the best spot to avoid damage from these things, but it's fine. They're only dealing 1 damage. Maybe 2. Although this meat must be, like, really gross. Just because, you know, the fish somehow turned, even the worms turned to ham. They turn to a roast ham, and then the ham is just soaking under the water, under the ocean. No thanks. Sorry, just had to get some water. Okay, more eating. Rumors circulate among the cucumbers. The angler's horn attracts enemies because of its great light. They say we can't return here if we cross the third volcano in the sea. This guy has planned to lead the fish to a new world. A new world? Hump? Hump? How's that for a new world? Let's go. Something in your body speaks. How are you progressing? Don't worry, I'll help you evolve. You may call me Crystal. I will give you advice on how to evolve. Evolving your jaws will increase your biting strength. Evolving your body will increase your defensive power. Evolving your horns will increase your attack power. Your hands and feet and dorsal fin, as well as your tail, will increase your HP, agility, and strength. Be careful, evolving one part of your body may decrease another part. Ooh. Kurasalachi's jaws, yes. Nice. We got thieves. Now we can do some eating. Just like a classic RPG where I walk out of a door and then back into a door by mistake. Same thing happened. Such a cool overworld, in my opinion. Yeah, entirely different cave. That's just for health. Hi there, fish. Try eating a red crystal, and you may evolve into a strange creature. Let's do it. Oh. Well, looky here. Got 100 HP. Oh. Return to former body. Return to monk. Abandoned eel. Return to fish. Yeah, let's get a shell body. We just need a little bit more. A little bit more on the experience point side of things. See what happens. Nice. Probably just helps it with our defense, to be honest. Nothing wrong with that, though. Nothing wrong with that. Let's do it. Good. It still keeps our. Still keeps our original bite. What have we become? What am I fighting for? Oh. It's temporary. And now what am I really fighting for if it's just temporary? No. But yeah, Mr. Gay, if you join my Discord, if you have Discord, and that's your sort of thing, I have a place called Game Dev Lab where people chat about, you know, game ideas, talking about indie games people are releasing, talk about level design in general. It's just a good place for game dev discussion in general. It's fun. If you feel like joining, more than welcome. One of our mods. Well, actually, you know what? I think I have the link right here. Anyone's welcome, and if you ever want to just chat about game dev in general, feel free. There's a wall of bubbles. Oh, I do see that. Gotta really work for these ones. Oh. The wall of bubbles has disappeared because of the explosion from the volcano, because of the Majin Buu fight, because of the Frieza, because of the Goku teleporting everyone's soul into a spirit bomb on the next episode of Dragon Ball Z. Oh yeah, let's just keep bouncing rocks off us. Come on, be careful here. And there we go, we're done. And I think when you die, a new iteration is born, right? Sorry you've been defeated, I'll revive you, but keep this a secret from my father, the sun. Your Evo power has been reduced slightly. Well, that's on us. Oh yeah, double eats. Cave of Xenictus. This is my favorite music in this whole game. It's incredible. Oh. Wow. If not just to keep hearing the music. Such a good soundtrack, though. If you just want to sit back and listen to a really, really solid SNES soundtrack, it's this game for sure. The whole thing. Look how many Evo points we have! Excuse me. Nice. Give us 500 Evo points. That's pretty good. I should be using my forward. You can double tap forward and double tap up, double tap down in whatever direction you're swimming. You get a little bit of a boost of speed. I should be using that, to be honest, but I'm not. But I'm not. I am not using it. Let's give it a shot, let's give it another shot, and bite the eel that turns into the ham in the water. Bite that eel that turns into the ham in the water. Whoa. Watch out. Apparently we're making progression, so we'll just keep going. The domain of Sepalas. Oop, they're aggro. Hold on, can we do anything? New tail, faster. Ah. This game has a really good flow of gameplay in terms of introducing you to tougher enemies over time. It's a really good game. Definitely a strange RPG, but a very fun one. Nice. A little secret. Just eat. We ate all the seaweed. Whoops. Friends and Strolites are trying to create a new world using oxygen. They're having trouble because the Corasalaches keep interfering with them. It's shark time. Well, we got lucky with the first one, damn. Yo, Lord Loki coming in with that raid. Thank you so much. Welcome in. I hope you're having a good Friday so far. A good Friday. This is Food Friday here over on the stream. Day 1 of 4 for Eatster weekend. We have Food Friday today. Game's all about eating things, and as you can see, our weird anglerfish creation, an EVO Search for Eden on the Super Nintendo, is eating everything in sight. We started off with Kirby's Adventure Randomizer earlier today. We also played a little bit of Cheese Catastrophe on the Sega Genesis, which is an awful platformer starring Speedy Gonzalez. But yes, we are trying to fight and bite sharks and earn evolution points to keep evolving our character. When we have enough, we can actually earn a new part. It's pretty interesting. This game is made by Enix, and the music, as you can tell, sounds very Dragon Quest. I think may even have something to do with the same composer. Yeah, we did this one for a viewer request night a long time ago. But very fun. And like I've said before, the raid, a definite recommend if you haven't played it before. It's a unique experience and definitely something you should play at least once. And every run is different too, which is cool. What were you streaming, Loki? What was going on today for your Friday stream? Thank you so much for the raid, as always. Ooh, Tunic. Nice. I was watching a coworker play it. Really fun. Haven't given it a shot yet, but it was a challenging experience. I could tell. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Time flies too, it's kind of wild. Like how long it's been since we played this. I think 2 years, because this would have been like early in the stream. But you just gotta be down with the grind with this kind of game, and when I was a kid I used to not be so down with the grind in terms of like RPGs. I didn't want to have to go grind up like 10 levels on all my characters, for example, just to be able to fight the next boss or sub-boss and not be insta-killed or get an insta-game over. Yeah, it's been wild. Your main strat is in Tunic is to go in swinging, and it doesn't work with tougher enemies. Nice. I've been really bit by the Binding of Isaac bug, so I'm probably going to do a Binding of Isaac stream at some point soon. Maybe even a few runs tonight, who knows. The thing is, I just can't stream it at the same time as I'm doing it on Twitch, so I usually reserve the dungeon crawlers and roguelikes for Discord only streams, which are a lot of fun. I guess you can sort of call Tunic a dungeon crawler, right? Definitely feels like that kind of vibe. But yeah, you could totally close your eyes at any point playing this game and just imagine a character walking on the overworld in like a Dragon Quest style game, and the music fits every time. which I think is a really funny juxtaposition. I mean, really, if you think about it, it's just classical music. If you really think about the compositions. Definitely inspired by Legend of Zelda and some Souls-style games too. Cool. Oh, that's rough. We got sharked. You lose a little bit of your experience every time. Not too long, probably just because this is just the first, essentially like the end of the first little section. Not super long. But I think I might actually end up raiding somebody shortly. And don't call me shortly. And then we'll continue with day 2 tomorrow. It'll be around 5 p.m. Pacific. Day 2 is going to be Saturday. We're definitely going to be playing food-themed games as well, just like this. Nothing like this, because this game's pretty unique, but... And then we've got Eatster Sunday and Easter Monday. Ooh. Oh, come on. Okay, let's do this. Let's see if we can evolve. Okay, we need 800 to evolve our jaws. 700 for that. Oh, should we increase our body size? Sure. Did that mess with our tail? I think it reverted our tail to its normal OG tailness. The question is that a good strat or a bad strat? Oh. You got more HP. Yep. That's why I think it reverted our tail. We might have more defense as well. We still have our shell armor, which is good. This makes me think of playing Jaws on NES. Growing up as a kid, I used to play Jaws with my mom on NES. She didn't play too many games with me, but that one and Pac-Man. You have these encounters as a scuba diver with Jaws and with other creatures. But mainly, the Jaws fights are pretty intense. But it's just I think the game was made by Konami. It's an interesting game, for sure, if you haven't played it. I highly recommend it. I think we might actually do that. I think we might raid. Sorry about that. I want to say thank you to all the people who've been hanging out today for day 1 of Easter weekend. I hope you're all going to have access to some good food this weekend. I want to say thank you to the Analog Man for the bit donation recently, and Divissimo. Thank you so much for the bits. Thank you to Ranchan Does Things and Itarama for the raids, as well as Mighty Collector and Lord Loki Asgard for the raids. I really, really appreciate it. If you aren't a member of the Discord, feel free to join. We do exclusive streams in there. We do Saturday morning cartoon style streams with classic commercials and everything, if you're into that kind of vibe. We also do indie games and roguelike dungeon crawlers. Stick around, we will raid someone and continue your Friday night, and I will see you tomorrow at around 5 p.m. Pacific for day 2 of the Eatster weekend. Saturday is going to be Fatterday, so I'll see you there.